Hello everyone and welcome back. Weekend mornings are always a peaceful mornings when there is no hustle of running here and there, no speed of work, no getting late for office. It is just you and your peaceful time. Being a working mom, I have to make sure that I finish most of my chores on weekend. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be a hectic weekend. It totally depends upon us how we divide our entire routine and how we manage a task into small tasks. I try to follow certain pattern and certain way which help me to follow the routine and also help me to have a calm weekend and a good start for a coming week. I love plants. And if you know me personally, you would have seen so many plants in and out of my house, and I personally take care of each and every one. Before starting off with my any chores and following my list of routine, I make sure I spend 15 to 20 minutes with my plant and take care of them. Removing the dead leaves, looking at them if they are fine or they have been attacked by any kind of pest or they need immediate attention. On weekend, one thing is for sure that I make sure that I loosen up the soil. When we loosen up the soil, it allows the root to penetrate freely deeper into it. Not only this, the root can breathe easily in loose soil and it also helps a proper growth of a plant. On Saturday, I make sure that I start the cleaning of my house from the living room. Living room is a place that we spend most of the time, and this is the place where we get lot of dirt and dust all around. I remove everything from the living room, be it a rug or be it a side table or even if any kind of decor. I try to remove everything from the floor and place them here and there and give a proper space to my house helper to do mopping as well as brooming. Not only this, I always make sure that I help her in doing the cleaning of my entire house on weekend. Rather than making it a difficult task for her, I always help her either it is doing the cleaning inside or either it is cleaning of the balconies. I always make sure that I switch on the music or any kind of broadcast that keep going into my ears and I enjoying my mundane chores. I know that these chores are need to be taken care by me individually and need to be arranged back by me only. So I make sure that I create a comfort zone and a happy environment around me so that these mundane chores became a happy chores for me. By incorporating one extra cleaning task into my routine each week, I not only keep up with the perfectness of cleaning but also reduce the burden of extensive cleaning session during the month or especially during the festival or some special occasions. Being a working mom, this method helped me to maintain more consistently clean home and prevent a big overwhelming cleaning job from piling up. I don't follow the list blindly, but I make sure that I take a short break, some time block, and take out some time for me what I actually love. Listening to music along with the chores is one such particular task. But I also love to take care of my family food and especially what I love to eat. Since my son and my husband they both were not around and I was feeling damn hungry, so wanted to give a try on these mini idli. I already had this big idli mold and this mini idli bowl I recently purchased from Amazon. Today I am making my all-time favorite mini idli tadka. I already had a batter with me and I will place the batter in these mini idli mold and allow it to steam for some time. Quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute. For the tadka, I would be adding all the spices in one bowl in which I have taken some mustard seed, some turmeric, some Kashmiri lal mirch, some urad dal. Now my mini idlis are steamed properly. I will allow it to cool down and then I will quickly unmold them. In a pan, I would be taking some mustard oil. To that, I would be adding some hing, some curry patta, some dry red chili, and all my spices together. I will mix everything together and then I would be adding my pori masala. Once everything gets mixed up properly, I would be adding salt as per my taste, some Kashmiri lal mirch, some jeera powder, some dhania powder, and a little bit of kasturi methi. And then add all my mini idlis into this. Mix the entire masala to the idli so that it get properly coated and allow it to cook. Now, once they are cooked, they are ready to be served. It is so easy and quick to be made. Do try out and let me know in the comment box how did you liked it. Taking a short break from the entire routine is also very important to maintain the consistency of your cleaning. After enjoying my breakfast, I get back to my work and started off by cleaning and arranging things back. You must be wondering how do I manage all these things with just a list of chores and taking care of each and everything on a weekend and also giving time to myself. Trust me, there was a time when I was badly into those phases when I was not talking to anybody or I was absolutely ill. But the day I started going to my yoga and I learned some yoga asana and meditation, it brought a big change in my entire life. This time my room indoor plants were not doing great at all. They required some attention, but during those days I was badly occupied and I actually ignored them. Now looking at them give me a big setback and it make me feel so bad that I should have done something. But very soon I would be sharing some ideas and some ways how I retrieve them. No work is big or small or no work is meant for a particular person. There are times when I feel that a particular task can be completed soon once I take help of my family members. I never hesitate in taking their help. After doing the entire cleaning of my house, changing the furnishing, taking care of plant, I still had 1 hour time before I start preparing the meal and take a small nap. I always make sure that I add on one extra chores in my list and try to complete that chores. Since this cleaning of chimney was not in my to-do list today, but yes, this needed to be taken care of as it was getting very greasy. To clean it faster, I have put a hot water in my kitchen sink with some baking soda and some dishwasher, and I will soak it for some time. As you can see, the moment I soak it after 15 minutes, you can see a lot of greasiness in it. I will soak it in water for at least 1 or 2 hours. In the entire list of chores, the most important task is to give some time to my son. This is the time that I can't miss upon, whether it is making him sit and teaching him or whether it is spending some quality time and giggling with him. Doing some funny jokes and making him laugh and bringing him more closer is something that I always prefer and I always do it. You all must be wondering what my son is doing in the kitchen right now. He actually wanted to have some Maggie, and since I am not allowing him to have some Maggie, so he's trying to pamper his father by serving him some hot tea with his favorite cookies, and then he will take permission and make Maggie. The entire process of convincing him was so touching that I started capturing it and wanted to share it with you all. These type of moments are something that I always miss upon when he and we both are close to each other and we take care of everyone need. After taking the permission from his father, he was so blushing and he was so happy that he wanted to make a Maggie himself. Yes, of course, I taught him how to make Maggie, but he is not allowed to touch the gas stove in our absence. The entire process of Maggie making was so different that each and every step that I have taught him, which helped him to make less mess in the kitchen, he was following it. This was something that I actually liked about him. अब मैगी बन रही है तो डांस तो बनता ही था. This was the first time when he made Maggie for me along with him. This is not just because he wanted to make, just because this is the month of his birthday and he was looking for some good restaurant to celebrate his birthday with his friends. The perfect summer. Now after soaking it for a couple of hours, you can see they are completely clean. I will quickly wash them in water and dry them up and then place them back. Mixing little bit of hot water and a dish liquid so that I could scrub it and remove if something extra greasiness is there and run it under a cold water. Following this simple set of routine on every weekend not only helped me to achieve or complete my chores but also helped me to spend some time with my family members. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and do share it with your friends and families. Till then, take care.